It is 3 in the morning. You're exhausted, staring at the ceiling, desperate for sleep. But there is one thing keeping you completely awake. Maybe it's a dog barking relentlessly down the street, or maybe it's the person sleeping right next to you, loudly snoring through the night. You toss to the left, you roll to the right. Every passing minute amplifies your irritation, and the sleep you desperately need feels entirely out of reach. In these moments, your peace of mind has been hijacked. You are at the mercy of your environment, feeling utterly powerless to do anything about it. The natural reflex in this situation is defense. You pull the pillow over your head, squeeze your eyes shut, and actively try to force the noise out of your awareness. But fighting the disturbance creates a trap. The harder you push the sound away, your brain hyper-focuses on the collision. This friction acts as an amplifier. The physical volume hasn't changed, but your resistance causes the perceived noise to multiply. This forces us to ask, what if the actual source of your frustration isn't the dog or the snoring at all, but your own internal resistance to it? To actually fall asleep, you don't need to silence the room. You need to neutralize the disturbance inside your own mind, completely independent of what is happening around you. This approach is the core of Amirtha Dhyanam. Instead of building walls to block the world out, the practice asks you to dive directly into it. Imagine standing in the middle of a rushing river, trying to hold your ground against the crashing water. If you brace yourself and fight the current, you will eventually exhaust your energy. The continuous resistance will just pull you under. The meditation offers a radical alternative. Stop fighting, jump completely into the water, and consciously become the river itself. By matching the flow of your environment rather than pushing against it, the friction vanishes. You move forward effortlessly, carried by the very thing that was just fighting you. Let's apply this directly back to the bedroom. You are awake, the dog is barking, and the snoring is loud. Stop covering your ears. Instead, take your attention and intentionally merge it entirely with the noise. As original text suggests, you must literally become the sound. The psychological boundary between listener and noise dissolves. Your brain drops its defensive posture. Because you stop resisting, the nervous system no longer registers the sound as a threat. The volume remains exactly the same, but the texture changes. The brain's refusal to accept the noise is gone, leaving behind only the rhythm, a soothing lullaby. This mental shift reaches far beyond the immediate goal of getting rest. It introduces the broader concept of Porintu Tanmay, a deep-seated adaptability and compatibility with your surroundings. Practicing this merge with small nighttime annoyances is mental weightlifting. You are building the psychological muscle required to handle life's much larger, inevitable disruptions. Consistently leaning into this acceptance rewires your default reactions. Instead of instinctively tensing up when the world becomes unpredictable, your first response becomes a calm willingness to flow with it. By mastering this adaptable nature, you prevent small, everyday irritations from layering on top of one another. You stop the cycle of frustration before it has the chance to settle into your system as stress. Amrita Dhyanam ultimately scales this practice up to encompass everything you experience. The original texts describe this as learning to blend with the mountain. It is the act of consciously merging your individual life with life itself. This deep alignment allows you to accept situations unconditionally. You no longer burn through your energy trying to control circumstances that are entirely out of your hands. When you stop resisting reality and choose to become one with it, the friction disappears. An adversarial world transforms into a continuous, harmonious journey.